We're like little gremlins. Like, we like to just hoard trinkets and cool stuff. It doesn't matter if we have 5 of them. Heyo guys, it's Christmas, man. It's Black Friday. You can't make fun of me for having my trees up now. But anyways, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you were with your friends and family. You stuffed your face. I picked out, so I hope you did too. But now that it's actual crazy shopping season, which by me, it's literally insane, I figured I would go ahead and put together a gift buying guide for bookish people. So if you have a loved one in your life who's like always in the corner reading or always talking about a book, and you don't know what to get them for Christmas or their birthday, any other holiday, whatever it might be, I got you. Okay, I have 23 different items here. I have experiences that you can give. I have objects you can give. Some of these are on the more expensive end. These are more tool related that are amazing to have. I also have stuff that's on the more affordable end that we are still obsessed having. And I also pulled my patronies, so that way I'm gonna have pop-ups for you guys that will letting you know if it's expensive, if it's more affordable, or if it's one of the best items that you can actually give a bookish person. I got real data for you, if you will. That being said, I have the 23 items here. Anything that pops up on the screen, I'll try to link down below in case you do see it and you're like, no, I want that one. But let's just jump into this bad boy. So firstly, ones you've probably already thought of, maybe you've already given, gift cards, bookmarks, books. Let me just say this, these are all still phenomenal gifts to give. Bookmarks, those are a great stocking stuffer. But the thing that I want to express about the gift card, we'll start there. The gift card, you can do more than just a gift card to Barnes & Noble or any other bookstore or Amazon. You could do it for Amazon. Etsy is also another one because there's other things besides books that bookish people will want, which we'll actually be going over. So definitely feel free, like you can expand on your gift cards. Sorry, I just found hot glue on my carpet. Anyways, the books though, this is literally one of the best gifts that you can give someone, but there is a little bit of a caveat here. You definitely want to get them a book off of their list. Most people have an Amazon wish list. Check that first, or if they've just been talking around you about a specific book, definitely look into that. But if you're stressed and you're like, oh God, I have no idea what books they own and they don't own, get them a special edition of their favorite book. Maybe they always talk about ACOTAR. Maybe they're obsessed with Lord of the Rings. Get them a special edition. We love this stuff because it just makes our shelves pretty and it's one of our favorite books. So of course we want all the different copies that we can have. I'm not saying being a bookish person like makes sense in our mind that we own like 5 different versions of one book, but it makes us happy, okay? We're like little gremlins. Like we like to just hoard trinkets and cool stuff. It doesn't matter if we have 5 of them. We love them. Anyways, that's my little tip, I guess you can say, on books. But besides these are kind of your really obvious ones. We'll start to go into the other stuff that we really enjoy. So things that are still very related to books. We'll start here since it's Black Friday. Kindle. Having a freaking Kindle is amazing, or any other sort of e-reader. I personally like having a Kindle. I like the setup. I have the Kindle Paperwhite. I use Kindle Unlimited, so subscriptions. But a Kindle is nice if they don't have it, especially the Kindle Paperwhite, because there's a light in it. So if you're reading in bed, let's say they have a significant other, they're trying to sleep, they want to read, they're not going to disturb them because the light's coming from here. So having that light, having it be waterproof, that's amazing, okay? There are other options and other tiers of the Kindle, but I highly, highly, highly recommend the Kindle Paperwhite. And happily ever April, my girl, April, how you doing? She just did a video on it, so I'll link that video down below if you want a little bit more details. But phenomenal gift to give. Even for people who will tell you that they're not an e-reader person, that was me, obsessed with it. It is the best tool I have ever received as a reader, okay? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, it's amazing. Anyways, moving on from there, we'll go into a little other technological piece. Headphones. This can definitely vary in how much you want to spend there, but having a really good pair of headphones is amazing. A lot of us listen to audiobooks. So having a good set of headphones, having ones that are noise canceling so we can just be immersed, it's great on so many different levels, honestly, whether it's we're listening to audiobooks or we're listening to music, because honestly, readers, we're obsessed with music. So that's another really, really great gift, really great tool to have. Beyond that, talking about these subscriptions, talking about Kindle Unlimited, talking about audiobooks, getting us subscriptions, another really great gift to have. Really, really great gift. I'll link a bunch of different subscriptions down below so you can kind of choose from stuff. But having like Kindle Unlimited, Audible, those are the Amazon-based things. But maybe whoever you know isn't really into Amazon. There's things like Libro.fm, which is very similar to Audible, except you're able to support your own local bookstores with the money that you pay. There's things like Scribd, and then there's other things that aren't even really electronic. So you can do Book of the Month, where they actually receive a physical book copy. There's all sorts of book subscriptions. Like I said, I'll put them down below because I won't go through the entire list. But having subscriptions of being able to just have our fingertips on like an endless supply of books, or getting new physical copies, or little knickknacks like Fairy Loot, we would love it, okay? Because then it's like a gift every month, okay? It's amazing. Subscriptions, 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 subscriptions. Talking about the Kindle stuff, you can get like a custom Kindle cover, or you can just get like a really cute Kindle cover for them. That's really amazing. Or you can just get them a book light. Let's say you don't want to actually do the full-on Kindle because that is more on the expensive side, or maybe they already have it. Getting them just a book light that can go on their physical books. That's great to have. But you could also do things like book sleeves. These are for like your physical copies. You could put your Kindle in it too if you really wanted to. But you can get book sleeves. This is great to go on to like Etsy.com, but it's more fabric based. It has some padding. You can put your book in it so that way when you put it in the bag, it's not really gonna get all banged up, which we really appreciate, especially when it's our favorite friggin' book. So book sleeves are another really great option. Etsy especially, highly recommend, because there's just so many amazing creative people, and then you're supporting small businesses. Okay? And speaking of Etsy, there's actually some other things that you can do kind of that are almost more of an experience with it. Like there's these things called Date the Book. That's really fun to get, whereas essentially it's a random book. You have no idea what it is. You'll get an idea of the genre, but you won't know what it is. It's wrapped up all cute. There's usually like some, I don't know, hot cocoa or tea, maybe a little candy or a little treat, and you can kind of give that to someone, which is a nice idea. A lot of people do it for Valentine's Day. There's also ones where it's like, in case of emergency, use this book if you have nothing to read. Something just kind of cute. It's a little bit more of an experience. You don't know, they don't know. It's just a good time. You could also do, especially on Etsy, you can find these so easily. They're called DIY book nooks. So essentially you create a little art piece, if you will, that you stick within your book nook. A lot of people have like Harry Potter, Diagon Alley sort of vibes that when you gift to someone, they can put it together themselves, or you can go ahead and choose one that's already made and it's just already like really pretty and you know they're gonna like it because they're obsessed with Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. But then the last one, which I think is the best experience that you can give, basically a book date, okay? So you tell them, you can give them like a little letter or a little card, and you let them know like, hey, we'll go to a cafe, we'll go to a bakery, we'll get drinks, we'll get our little like baked goods, and then we're gonna go to a bookstore. Especially bonus points if you can find like a really cool, like whether it's a used bookstore or just really awesome bookstore, go there, you tell them, I'm gonna buy you 3 books, or you have, I don't know, $50 to spend on books. Go ahead, look around, grab whatever you want. That's a great freaking day, okay? And that's a cute little letter that they can open up on Christmas Day. They can go ahead and redeem it whenever they want. But that's a really fun experience. And anyone really can get that, whether you're a friend, if you're mom, dad, if you're a significant other, doesn't matter. That's honestly such a great gift to give, because we get to be with you, and then we also get books and baked goods and drinks. So we love that one. But anyways, moving on from there. The rest of these that I actually have are more of kind of like you can think of as book adjacent. So these aren't the obvious stuff to get a bookish person that we just love, okay? So if you're trying to go for something because you know everyone's gonna buy this person books, you wanna be a little different, these next things are gonna be phenomenal for you. So that being said, stationery, okay? We love stationery, especially if they're people who annotate, which I just started doing this. I was never an annotator. I thought it was crazy. Made me feel like it was college all over again writing in a book, but it's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So having cute stationery, cute Post-its, cute little like tiny Post-its, regular Post-its, having like any sort of really cute highlighters, especially like if they're pastel highlighters or different sort of colors. This is amazing. We love this stuff. And these are such good stocking stuffers because they're honestly, they're really, really cheap. They're really, really small. You can do a variety of this stuff. It's just really nice to have. Even if there's someone that you don't know if they annotate, I would still give it to them. It's still like a really, really great gift. Along those notes, stickers. Stickers are another thing that are really nice to have just because we can put them on our water bottle. We can put them on our Kindle cover. We can put them really on anything. You know, a lot of us have journals, which is another great gift to give because we like to track what books we're reading, or we like to just kind of discuss our thoughts in our journals, things like that. A lot of us do bullet journals. That's another specific thing that you could do. So again, having these like really cool sort of highlighters or really cool pens, especially in a lot of different colors, we love that stuff. It's so nice. It's so nice to get. I don't know what it is about pens, but you get excited and you immediately want to write it. You want to see the color. You want to see how it writes out in your hand. It's good stuff, okay? We love stationery. We love highlighters. We love pens. Okay, we also definitely really love to be comfortable. So like having things like a throw is really, really nice, which just to mention here, this is really cool in my own opinion. You can get like book themed throws, and I don't mean just like there's books on it, but like on Etsy, I love this creator, but they literally have like historical romance throws, which I'm obsessed with, and like the art on it is just phenomenal. I would love to snuggle up with this, okay? Like this is a perfect gift for me, but again, if you know that they have an obsession with a certain book, Lord of the Rings, okay? Look for Lord of the Rings throws, things like that, because we love to snuggle up on the couch or in bed, whatever it might be. And then just kind of being surrounded with the things that you love, it just makes the experience better, okay? And the same can be said with fuzzy socks. It's also winter, it's freaking cold. I live in New England. I need to have stuff on my toes all the time, okay? My tootsies get cold. But fuzzy socks, I love this. This might just be me, but this is one of my favorite gifts of all time, especially when they're just kind of funky and weird. I love it, okay? But talking about that experience, when you have your fuzzy socks on and a nice fun throw, is candles. Candles are great because of the smell, obviously, but you can get fun candles. This is another thing, Amazon, Etsy especially. Again, those small stores, these creative people, they have little sayings on them, or they could be book themed, or they can just be like generalized book sort of, whether it be quotes or just something really funny that's gonna make you laugh. And it just has that good smell that we can light when we're reading. Another really amazing gift. Mugs. All of us pretty much either drink coffee or tea. We love to have that warm, comfy coziness when we're snuggled up on the couch reading our books. So having a fun mug, it doesn't have to necessarily be book-related stuff, but just fun mugs in general. Maybe they're obsessed with Disney. Maybe there's other things that you know about them. You could always do something like that. Or if you want to stay in the bookish realm, get a generalized book quote one, or get one, again, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, ACOTAR, whatever it might be. Etsy really is the place to go because you're gonna see so many different things, and I guarantee you're gonna see an image and just be like, yep, that's it right there. So mugs are another great option. Continuing on with that cozy train, clothes. So again, Etsy, phenomenal. I'm gonna say this over and over and over. I love Etsy. But clothing, this could be sweatshirts, this could be t-shirts, whatever it might be, tank tops. But again, you can do stuff based off of their favorite book stuff. It could be a generalized book thing, just saying I'm a bookish person, or good girls read bad books, things like that. It's an endless supply of different things that you really could get someone. But having comfy, cozy clothes while we read is amazing, okay? It's just this, just trust me on it, okay? We love this stuff, especially when you find stuff that's like our favorite sort of book and it's like a quote from it, or like it just, let's say you have a romance reader, they're obsessed with ACOTAR, they're obsessed with Resand, I won't say anything about that, but getting them something that's Resand related, they're gonna open that up and just like melt inside, okay? Or they're gonna like scream inside because they're fangirling so hard, okay? It's fun stuff. But besides that, we also like to read, not everybody, but I'm definitely one of these people. We like to read in other locations as well, including the bath. That's why that Kindle, the Paperwhite, is amazing because it is waterproof. I did drop my regular Kindle in the water, so it's really nice to have. But reading in the bath. So having like a bath tray is good because then we can put our drink down, our book, whatever it might be. And then just having things that are just bath related. So more things of like a bath bomb sort of experience, or bubble bath, or Epsom salts. Things to just make the experience just more cozy and feel like we're kind of, you know, doing some self-love as we read our book, you know? So things like that is also really nice. The last couple things that I have, I'm trying to remember everything as I mark it off. I forgot to say, like, enamel pins. This kind of goes on the trend with stickers because we can put this on our tote bags, which honestly is another thing that we like having. I don't know what it is, but it seems pretty consistent that bookish people like tote bags because we can put our books in it, put our wallet, keys, whatever it might be. We like tote bags, okay? And make these bookish themed again. Etsy. It's really the place that you can do all your shopping. And then the last thing I think I'm gonna mention, this is, I know I'm not the only one here, but fan art is like really amazing to have. And when I say fan art, what I mean is this is like bookish merch. So a lot of this, again, is on Etsy. So I like to decorate my walls with artwork because I'm an artist person myself, I guess. But having images of like some of my favorite books or just really cool like designs of characters from my favorite books is really cool to have. So definitely check out Etsy for that. You can maybe even try Google because you might go to artists' like own websites as well, or maybe even on Instagram, and that will link to the artist's page. But Etsy for sure will have it. Again, go into like ACOTAR, Harry Potter, whatever it might be. Okay, guys. So there's that. Oh, actually, I'm gonna say one more thing. Random little knickknacks. I know this sounds crazy, but we love to fill our bookshelves with this stuff. It doesn't have to be book related. A lot of us, I don't know what it is. We're obsessed with Disney. I think a lot of it comes from the fact that Disney based stuff off of fairy tales, so stories, but like Funko Pops. We all seem to love Funko Pops, okay? That's another great thing to get. So if you know a movie from their childhood, let's say, like I was obsessed with Fantasia, especially the hippos and the crocodiles from Fantasia, having a Funko Pop of that's really cool things to have as well. So any little knickknacks that you see are great, even if it's, let's say, fairy tale related, because a lot of us love fairy tales. Little things that we can just put on our bookshelf and just collect and hoard, because we hoard books and we hoard knickknacks. Like I mentioned, we're kind of like gremlins, okay? We're goblins. I can't think right now. But we like to have stuff and we like to fill it and it's cute. We love this stuff. So anyways, hopefully that helped. That was probably a little bit chaotic. I don't know how organized that was, but hopefully that helped. And you have some gifts now that you can kind of choose from for people, okay? So I'll see you guys next week. I'm actually gonna go over KU and Kindle Unlimited and how you can be a better reader, tell you the truth about Kindle Unlimited. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope shopping really isn't all that stressful. And I hope you find a gift for your bookish friends, okay? Or maybe this inspired some ideas in you. But anyways, I will catch y'all later and you have a great rest of your week. Bye.